Okay, are we recording? We are recording. Yeah, that's the camera. Come in. Kelly, we're talking about Wicked. Did you see Wicked?
I did. I loved it.
There we go.
I
Nice.
cried.
Yeah, same. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about it.
Hey.
I should have known this was a bad idea. Why don't we introduce yourselves?
Hi.
Nailed it. The Wicked review is off to a roaring start. I'm even wearing green socks.
Hey.
Yeah. Jacob, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jacob Ben-Schmuel. I play Omar in Aladdin.
Do I just talk into this? Hello, my name is Michael Schimmele, and I play. Sorry, let me go again. Hi, I'm Michael Schimmele, and I play Babkak in Aladdin on Broadway.
Kelly, do you want to do an introduction of yourself?
I'm Kelly Johnston, and I am their dresser here at Aladdin.
Literally word diva.
Aladdin
Kelly's
on
the best.
Broadway. Love them. They're the best.
Camera.
She never says nice
You're
stuff
just
like that.
saying.
I'm just saying.
It's just for the camera.
I mean, you guys know that I went into this fully being my usual contrarian and skeptical self.
Mhm.
And
I do know that.
and everybody's hyping it up so much. There's no way that it's this good. And it was.
Duh.
It was absolutely that good. Blown away by it. Blown away by it. Blown away by it.
I've never been the biggest fan of the musical. Like it, I do not love it, and I never have, even when I was a kid.
Hot take.
I know. And I loved the movie. Like, I think it improved on the show, quite a bit. Like, I think the story was told.
Someone doesn't want to be in Wicked on Broadway. Are you serious? What did you think about the movie?
Hi, I'm Michael Schimmele, Babkak in Disney's Aladdin on Broadway. For the record, I would just like to say that I loved the stage musical and I loved the movie as well. The month is now January, and this movie came out in November.
Okay. All right. I have been
This is a
very
fair
busy.
point.
Colt is 2 months late to the.
It's not that Colt saw it and then waited to put out the review. No.
He
Colt
felt
saw it
so
today.
intensely.
As I said earlier, or at some point, I have one. I fully expected Cynthia Erivo to be as phenomenal as she is. I've been a big fan of hers for a long time. I used to watch her final performance in Color Purple.
Oh my God.
That I'm Here is,
It's unbelievable.
yeah, literally hundreds of times.
Mhm.
So I expected her to be incredible, but I did not expect Ariana Grande to be like that incredible. That was
She acts down boots.
It is really hard to do comedy at that size, at that scale, and she freaking nails it.
Yeah.
It is really, really funny.
Okay,
And you believe every second of it. That's the
Completely
other
agree.
thing.
I love how much they love each other.
Yes, and
Mhm.
you can
can
see
feel
it,
it.
and it actually, as an
Right.
actor that absolutely relies on you guys to be like a safe space on stage to just play and do things, and I can trust you guys. I was watching them, and there was one moment during the dance where I first cried when she dances in the Ozdas ballroom, and I was like, oh, you have full trust in each other that this is a safe place. That really made the movie pop in so many ways.
Yeah. I'm also noticing now that there's green lights and pink lights.
What did you think I was doing back
Because
there?
pink goes good with green.
John M. Chu's directing, which I think is definitely the highlight, other than their performances, obviously.
Amazing.
Performances, obviously.
Amazing.
But the scale of the music being matched with the scale of the actual setting that they were put in, the production, the world. building.
That is one of the coolest pieces of set and production design I've seen in so long in the movies, and it helps to make the place feel real and huge and magical.
I feel like they borrowed the old Hogwarts and turned it into Shiz University.
That's
'cause
kind of
it's
how it felt.
Massive.
It's huge.
Okay, so this
They're
leads
both
me.
magical institutions.
They are. Well, what was your favorite part about the movie?
I feel like we touched on Ariana and how much she loves Cynthia. I feel like that is so beautiful to watch these two women really fall in love with each other.
Yeah.
I don't know, that reminded me kind of what that story is about. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it in November.
That's true.
Oh, Michelle, yo.
Oh yeah.
But that's a good point. Is there anything
Michelle
having
Yeoh is a
since-
good point.
That is. Is there anything that has now sat with you and an appreciation
since
that
you
grew?
haven't seen it since November.
Yeah.
I think all of the reference to the Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
I think that is genius.
Yeah.
Since I feel like most people in that audience are most familiar with The Wizard of Oz, if not Wicked, which is also a huge cultural phenomenon. I love all of that. I don't want to spoil it. I mean, again, it's been out for 2 months.
No, yeah.
but
If
all
you
of
haven't
the...
seen it yet and you're watching Broadway performer
My
react
bad.
to Warning! Warning!
I love all the rainbows. I feel like every time I watch it, I swear, I see a new one. And the bluebirds and
The
the
costume
silhouette.
design of this movie is insane.
Absolutely
The
insane.
costume design is incredible.
It was wild. The whole production design in general, costumes, the wigs, I was constantly blown away by it.
Yeah.
And then having Stephen Schwartz be the one to say the wizard will see you now.
Oh.
I was like, that's awesome. Talking about the Wizard of Oz, if you have those references, and they made so many like little Easter eggs and references, but I 100% forgot that she gets, spoiler alert, melted at the end of The Wizard of Oz by a bucket of water. So when it started with that, I was like,
That's right.
no!
Let's go. At that opening, as a whole, I'd like chills.
I've seen a lot of people talk about how they cried in it and how emotional it was. That was the thing that I went in being like, there's just no way. There's no way I'm gonna get that emotion. And it started, and I was like, oh, don't cry yet. But it was so good, and they just did such an incredible job.
And not for nothing, but going along with what you're saying, seeing Glinda, for us that have seen the piece, read the book, knowing that it begins at the end, like seeing Ariana with the pyre and seeing her like having to process what she believes is her friend's death.
Yeah,
Did they
have
film
such
both
a
parts
relationship
at once?
I don't know.
That I'd be interested to know.
Go to the comments and let us
Tell
know.
us.
Comment
We're not
below
gonna look
If you know, that seems like a nice natural ending.
Did you have any other thoughts?
That is one of them. The thing I think I was most moved by, it made me proud and grateful to be a performer and an artist and be able to come here tonight as like full and inspired as I am to do this and get to take the lessons that I learned, not just as a viewer, but as an artist while watching it, to be able to do this with you guys tonight. That was the thing I was most excited about. It was the same feeling that I got after I saw Death Becomes Her, where I was just like, I love doing this, and that's a higher level than I am currently able to do it, and I just love that. I love chasing that. I love the constant chase in this business of what can be achieved.
It also gives me hope that it is making as much money as it's making. Like that it's as big of a hit as it is, and that it's in the Oscar conversation, like a lot of Oscar conversation. That's huge for this industry.
What about you, buddy?
I loved it so much.
There it is. A resounding, go watch it, thumbs up.
If you haven't already, now in
You're going to want to go
January.
quickly, because if I'm putting this video out, it's got to be at least another week.
Run to
since-
grab your tickets. It just came out.
There was only one showing today.
Today
so
is January
God knows.
10th.
We'll put this out on Shim Sham's birthday, famously January 18th.
19.
We'll be putting this out on Shim Sham's birthday, famously, as you all know, January 19th, not the 18th.
Who would ever say
that?
that?
That'd be insane
And
if you
foolish.
thought it was then.
We're going to roll a clip here for the audience.
It would be
January 18th. Thanks for watching this far. Check out thebroadwaystudio.com for more videos on here. Yeah, have an awesome day.
Wait, I love that it's like blue, green, and yellow.
good night.